Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for June the 6th through to the 12th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you so much for the positive, loving, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day. Thank you so much, truly. Now, let's get to you. We have Temperance here as our very first card. You know, it's almost like I hear you saying, enough is enough. I'm getting the firm balance in my life that I need in order to go forward. And so you may be looking at your life this week on where you need to pull in the balance. Whether it's through relationships or at work, through the community, through the home, through your own spirituality or well-being. But I think the general focus for you is, how do I bring balance into existence in my life? And I think you're feeling very positive and very strong about this. I don't think you feel weakened in any way. I think you feel optimistic that you can bring the balance in, that you can bring the strength into your life. We have the Devil here, crossed over by the High Priestess. So expect, with the High Priestess, a spiritual magic to come into your life to help you. So this could be the optimism. This could be the feeling that I've got this, I can do this. And with the Devil here, this is like the phoenix rising out of the ashes. Like you're being reborn. Like you're feeling like you've got this, you've really got this, that you can bring the balance in, that you can manage your time, your energy, your resources in a way that's going to allow you to grow, allow you to go for your dreams, that's for sure, with the star here right next to it. Okay, that star at the very top symbolizes our hopes, our dreams, our desires, our wishes for what we want to create, what we want to manifest, who we want to become. And here we are down at the bottom, and we are reaching out towards the star, which means we can see it, which means it's tangible, it's doable, that we've got this. So very powerful cards to put you into the mindset that you can bring the balance in, that you can get everything working in your favor, to bring the energy in so it's positive energy, so that you can be the phoenix rising out of the ashes, so that you can start anew at something. And with the High Priestess there, I mean, that's the spiritual magic. So expect the unexpected. Expect to get that helping hand from the universe where you really needed something to go together, that it comes together for you. You really needed a plan to come together, it comes together. You really needed that person to get on your side, they do get on your side. So magical experiences, absolutely. Now for our underlying energy, we have the Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups is moving forward in pathways, new pathways. With this deck, I think creative pathways. And you're not really closing doors here. Okay, many times people think those cups lining up is you have to walk away from something you love. You may walk away, but it just changes in its support or its love that you once relied on. Okay, it's like the child that grows to adulthood and they're leaving the parental home. And so they are going forward to gain their own self-confidence, to go after their dreams, their desires, to manifest the things they want in their life. But they don't close the door on their parental home. It changes. It changes in the way it gives support. It changes in the way it gives love. And so this is an underlying energy. So things are going to be changing around you. And to go with the flow. To understand that anything that changes in your life this week is for your higher good. For your betterment. It's putting you on the path that you need to go on. So embrace whatever challenges you may have or any changes in your life, good, bad, or ugly, because it's moving you. It's an underlying energy. So you really don't have control over these things. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. So we do want to embrace, but know that things will be changing in appearance for you, in the way it gave love before, in the way it gave you support before. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is the overriding energy, so you might take it in your own hands to change some things in your life and close some doors. And these are doors closing. So perhaps the underlying energy is showing you how you don't need a certain thing in your life, whether it's a situation, whether it's a person, that you don't really need it in your life. And so that it gives you that strength, it gives you that empowerment to actually close the door once again so that new doors open. And then we have the King of Cups. So this is the stereotypical dad. This is the one who goes out to work to provide for his family, to put food on the table, a roof over their head. So you are looking at how to build your security, how you feel more secure, how you feel more capable going forward. It could be that you also are looking at the people who rely on you. Peanut, stop your scratching. He gets bored, he scratches. Yes, don't you? You get bored, you scratch, don't you? Yeah. It's not because you're itchy, it's just you want something to do. Yeah. Now, with the King of Cups being here, we have the Four of Wands down here, which is really the same thing. You are working on your foundations. You're working on looking at what you have on building security in your life. So we go back to the Temperance card, looking at the balance in our life, the security, the good feeling of life, right? You wake up in the morning and you know certain things are in place, that you're grounded, that you can rely on certain things. And so, you know, I saw the ship coming in here, but this is the beginning. This is the start of growing that security, really growing that security. It's only 4 wands in the ground. It's not the castle we want one day. It's 4 wands in the ground, but we've already put a little canopy there. Now, this is also the negotiation, marriage, proposal card. So we may be looking at making proposals to other people or to situations on how it can work into your life, on how it can bring in a balance, on how it can bring in a security. As we go towards the weekend and into next week, we have the Seven of Swords. And so this is moving forward. But, you know, I'm looking at the 2 cards that are with it. And it's the Two of Pentacles and the Strength card. And I'll get to them in a minute. Yes, Peanut, I love you. You know, this is you, once again, it's the balance in your life. You're really looking at the balance in your life this week. You're really looking at your security. What will grow it? What will build it? You are definitely going to be closing a door, and you're going to see other things change in your life in order to get to the part of your path where you feel that security, you feel that well-being. When you wake up in the morning, you know that you've got this. So this could be prioritizing what is needed on your journey forward, what you really need to take with you, what you really need to possess, the people in your life, the situations in your life. Also, you know, you're looking at what isn't needed in your life anymore. And you're making these decisions. And I would almost have to say that this energy continues for a little bit. It's not just a couple of days of energy. I think you're really looking at your balance of what gives you balance, of what gives you security. But you're changing things up. You're changing things up the way you want it, the way you need it. And I think you're going to probably get a little bit of resistance from those around you. They may not see the picture exactly like you. Remember, it's your path, okay? We have the Two of Pentacles and Strength here. You know, you're going to need a courage, a strength, a determination. The Two of Pentacles is very much about your life being out of balance and understanding where you have been putting too much energy. Whether it is you are going for a promotion at work and therefore you are putting in all kinds of hours and all kinds of overtime and you're there first person in the morning, last person to leave at night. You know, if you do that long enough consistently, other parts of your life are definitely going to suffer. Whether it is love, your own health, your spirituality, your stature in the community or in the neighborhood, the community, the home. So it's really about making the hard choices so that you are strengthened, so that you are empowered to go forward. I mean, we have the star card here. It's doable. But I think that you have to make some strong decisions in your life and then stick to your guns to make the best choices for you going forward, to bring in the balance and the security that you need going forward. I think it's a very empowering week for you. But it's one that's going to take a lot of your energy. So please, you know, I'm looking at your health and well-being card, and you know, it's the Five of Cups. So you are going to feel mentally drained, if not physically drained. So you really need to put on that air of positivity around you. You really need to look at the positive in your life, not look at the negatives in your life. Not let the negatives control you, because that is going to dissipate your energy. That's going to flatline you. You are very empowered here. I mean, we have the High Priestess crossing over the Devil card. You are very empowered here. But it's going to take courage. It's going to take you out of your comfort zone. It's going to make you look at things that you might not want to look at. It's going to make you have those conversations you might not want to have. For love, relationships, it could have a lot to do with just relationships and the people in your life that you love. Okay? Eight of Pentacles is hard work. And raising the bar. Raising the bar on what you bring to the relationship. Or what the relationship is supposed to mean in your life. Your idea of what the relationship should be. Now, new love. Well, with the High Priestess here is one of your main cards. Yeah, new love could come in. Absolutely. That's a spiritual magic. But I think you're working on relationships a lot here. That could be the core of all of the balance. I don't see it in your work and career. Yeah, actually, that's a very strong and empowering card. It's about aligning your balance. It's aligning. You know, I'm with the Temperance card there, and then the Two of Pentacles over here. You're really looking at your structure, your foundation of where you put your energy or your time or your resources. You're getting very serious about the balance that you have in your life and how it is going to be going forward. And all of these cards, really all of these cards, is about your security, your foundation. And I think that is where you're going to have probably the biggest challenge and probably the biggest growth. But don't let it dissipate your energy. Okay, this is very much where it can dissipate your energy. You know, you're going to get resistance. You are going to get resistance. So expect that resistance to be there, because people don't like change. So if you're going to change things up, they're not going to like it. They're going to, they're going to fight back on it. Right? Now you want to think it through. You don't want to knee-jerk any reactions, and people may even think that you're knee-jerking reactions, even though you have thought it through. But you really need to use your strength, use your courage to make sure that you are aligning your life in the way that you want to align it. Okay? The phoenix rising out of the ashes, that's not an easy energy, but it's a beautiful energy. It's an empowering energy. For work, career, finances, we have the Queen of Swords. So I don't think this is, you know, the area. I think it's more with the people in your life more than it is your work and career, your financial. Maybe it intertwines with you, but this is powerful. And this is telling you to nurture your dreams, your desires, your wants, to not let anybody pull you off your path, to not get involved with gossip, to not get involved with, well, we don't want to start gossip either, the dramas of other people. It's to stay focused on your dreams. And so the more focus you can put on your dreams going forward, the stronger you walk into your tomorrow. You have an angel sitting next to you here. You lean on that sword with confidence that you've got this, that you know where you're going, you know the direction. It's kind of like a take no prisoners kind of approach this week. And it should be a very beautiful week so long as you manage the energy. That you're prepared for the kickback from other people, where they're not going to like the change. They're going to think that you are just being too spontaneous even though you've thought about it. They haven't seen you contemplating. They haven't seen you thinking about how you want to change things up, how you want to bring in balance in your life in certain areas, how you want to move forward in certain areas. So don't worry so much about what other people are saying or doing. Worry about you getting yourself in balance. Seeing that the changes that you are making now really puts you into a place of higher good for yourself, where you can grow. It is the beginning of your foundations. It is the beginning of really feeling that strength underneath your feet as you walk forward. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.